So this is your question paper. VAT question paper 7. Now let us go with question number 20. Question number 20, if you could see that, what is happening here is an agent applies a force of constant magnitude F0, always in the tangential force, you know how to do. Find the speed of the bob pendulum of mass m and length L when the string becomes horizontal. Now, what are the works happening over here? The external force does a work of F0 times pi r by 2. Accepted or not? And weight does a work. Gravity does a work, if it is in the vertical sense, minus mgr. That's all. There is no other force. So net work done is change in kinetic energy. Therefore, it is final. Initially, KE initial is 0. Let KE final be half mv square. So therefore, half mv square is equal to F0 pi r by 2 minus mgr. So therefore, V square is, you can take R, here R is nothing but L. R is nothing but L. So therefore, L by M, if you take common, what is left? Pi F0 minus 2mg. So therefore, V is under root L by M pi F0 minus 2mg. So A is the answer. How many are correct in this? Raise your hands. Right. Why others went wrong? Bhavana, why you went wrong? అక్కడ దాకా వచ్చి క్వశ్చన్ పోకూడదు. రైట్. సో భావన ఈజ్ రాంగ్, రైట్? ఇంకెవరెవరు రాంగ్? నీ పేరేమిటి? రక్షిత ఈజ్ రాంగ్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకా తేజస్విని లెఫ్ట్. వై యూ లెఫ్ట్? నెక్స్ట్ నూరా, నీ పేరు మర్చిపోయా. వై యూ వెంట్ ఫర్ సి? ఎట్లా తీసుకుంటా పోవాలి అంటే ఈ స్టెప్ దాకా చేసి వదిలేసాను, ఉన్న ఆప్షన్ లేదో పెట్టేసా. తప్పు కదా, అక్కడ దాకా చేస్తే చెయ్యాలి కదా. నెక్స్ట్ 21, you know, simply this is with one single step, minus mu mgx, because slowly is what you want. If it is slowly, you can write minus mu mgx. So for this, you will get minus 20 joule, which means minus 0.2 times 1 into 10 into 10. A to B. So this is minus 20 joule. Right. A projectile is fired with some velocity making a certain angle with the horizontal. Which of the following is the best represented for the kinetic energy of a projectile KE versus its horizontal displacement? Please try to understand. Two things you may do wrong. First of all, kinetic energy decreases as it goes up. You are speaking about one thing. What is the horizontal displacement? So maybe you would have all gone with B. Wrong. It is correct for vertically projected body. This is correct for vertically projected body. But at the topmost point of the projectile, you know, you will have u cos theta. So this is a non-zero. So therefore, this should be the criteria. So easy question, this one actually. Actually, it should be D. How many have answered this D? Right. The graph of potential energy U and displacement of a particle which is constrained to move along x-axis, shown in the figure. The particle is in motion and its total kinetic energy is E0. The graph between kinetic energy and the displacement of the particle is total energy is E naught. See, undoubtedly, the kinetic energy at D is 0. Kinetic energy at D is 0, undoubtedly. And undoubtedly, the kinetic energy at C is E naught, because the total energy is E naught. Now you should see what all options that matches for this. See, one important point is here, 23rd question. 23rd question, between B and C, potential energy is 0, means kinetic energy is constant, right? And one more important point is, this is curved actually. You can see that this is curved. See, one thing is very clear that I can say confidently, it can't be a straight line. It can't be a straight line. So you need to confirm the graphs between these three, right? And A to B is a straight line, potential energy, which means suppose this is, say for example, at a E, say it has some E naught by 2 energy, for example, potential energy. So potential energy is E naught by 2 minus, say this is some X naught. No, I'm just giving you some idea. So E naught by 2x naught times X, that is U. So total kinetic energy is nothing but E naught minus U. So this will become E naught by 2 plus E naught by 2x naught X. So it's a straight line, but it has some positive y-intercept. So therefore, it should start from here. It should be a straight line. Wrong, wrong. That's all. I don't require to do further. Because this is curved, this is curved, this is curved. According to me, it should be a straight line from 0 to B, A to B. But the problem is C to D is a straight line given. It is actually curved. So it should get a curved function here. You see, C to D is a curve in potential energy graph. So it should be A. How many have done this? Good. Right. 24 to 25. Particle of 2 kg is moving in a conservative field. I think previous question and this question more or less the same. The variation of potential energy in joules with distance from origin in meter is shown in the figure below. At x is equal to 2. Where is x is equal to 2? X is equal to the variation of the figure at point x is equal to 2 meter. The speed of the particle x is equal to 2, where I can see that's what my observation is. This is 0, 2. This is 2. 2 కి కరస్పాండింగ్ ఏమొచ్చింది? స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ ద పార్టికల్ వచ్చి 2 మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్ అన్నాం. అంటే కైనటిక్ ఎనర్జీ అట్ ఎక్స్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు 2 ఏం కావాలి? హాఫ్ ఎం వి స్క్వేర్ అంటే 4 జౌల్స్, రైట్. ఇప్పుడు 2కి కరస్పాండింగ్ ఇదే కదా పాయింట్, ఇదే ఇంటర్సెప్ట్. ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఎలా లెక్కేస్తారు? 11 మైనస్ 11 ఇది -11. So total energy is kinetic energy plus potential energy. So kinetic energy 4 joules, potential energy -11 joules, -7 joule. అసలు అయిపోయింది నాకు అసలు. That is done. The magnitude of force acting on the particle, and you require the slope of this line. F is minus du by dx. So slope of this line -5 -3. So -3 to -18. కిందకి ఉంది కదా, రైట్, యు ఆర్ రైట్. This point is minus 19. So difference is how much? 16. Rate minus of minus 16 because negative slope. 19 minus 3 is what I have done. And it is from 0 to 4. 4 difference. Literally, this is 4 newtons. So 24th question, the answer is 4 newtons. The farthest distance in meter of a particle from the origin is. Total energy, you said minus 7 joules. Minus 7 joules. So farthest point of a particle from the origin is. Are bhaiya, see, please try to understand when total energy is minus 7 joule kada. If total energy is minus 7 joule, total potential energy minus 7 joule ekkada avutundi? 5, 6, 7. సార్ పిచ్చి పిచ్చిగా మాట్లాడుతున్నారు ఏంటి సార్ ఇక్కడ అంటే పొటెన్షియల్ ఎనర్జీ ఈజ్ minus 7 joule. When potential energy is minus 7 joule, kinetic energy here is 0. Velocity is 0. So it can't cross this point. So what is that point? That point here is, that point here is x is equal to minus 11. So answer is farthest distance ఉంది ఇక్కడ మైనస్ పెట్టకూడదు 11 అందుకే మైనస్ 11 ప్లస్ 11 సారీ కరెక్ట్. ఎంతమంది చేశారు ఈ క్వశ్చన్? ఎందుకు చేయలేదు? 25 చేయొచ్చేమో కదా. 24 చేసిన 25 ఎందుకు రాదు? బాగా ఇస్తారా? 24 మాత్రమే చేసిన వాళ్ళు ఎంతమంది? 25 చేయాల. అదే మిస్ కాకండి. Next, I think this is the question which I have discussed in class. So how many have done this? Tejaswini, why you haven't done? నువ్వు చేయలేదా? ఎగ్జామ్ రాయలేదు, రైట్. ఓకే, అందరూ చేసినట్టేగా. You got 4 marks here straight away, right? Now I think you know how to do. This is my class question. Displacement of the particle is what you will do, that's all, right? This is a class based question actually. Same numbers kuda avunu. When it comes over to here, it comes like this. I think let me just so therefore initial, no, I think initially this is 2 by sin 30, correct na? Initially 2 by sin 30, finally 2 by sin 37. 4 minus sin 37 ante 3 by 5. 10 by 3, 2 by 3 meters. So work is force into displacement. So what is the force? 50 newtons, 100 by 3. So this you can write it as 5. Final velocity, work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. 100 by 3 is half into, by the way, what is the mass? 10 kg. 10 v square. 10 v root 20 by 3 meter per second square. Meter per second. 4 times. Y is equal to 4, right? Right. How many have done this? Now see, excellent. మీ నాన్నని ఫోన్ చేసి తిడతాను ఇప్పుడు, నిజంగా తిడతాను. మా ఇంటికి వచ్చింది లేదు, బట్ వెజిటేరియన్. How many have done this question? 28, 29? G value తీసుకో ఇచ్చాడు కదా, 9.8 ఇచ్చేసాడు కదా. అలా అలా చెప్పొద్దు నాన్న. సి వాల్యూ ఇచ్చాడు కదా. సో 28, 29 is a simple question actually, according to me. Right, 28, 29, what is that you need to do? The smooth rod PQ rotates in a horizontal plane about its midpoint M. You can see that, which is at a height H is equal to 0.1 meter vertically below a fixed point A, and a constant angular velocity, angular velocity 14 radians per second. A light inelastic string of natural length 0.1 meter requiring 1.47 Newton per 7 has one end fixed at A and its other end attached to a ring of mass M is equal to 0.3 kg, which is free to slide along the rod when the ring is stationary relative to the rod. The inclination of the string with respect to vertical is theta. Now, like for example, now we assume that you have a tension T here at that instant, and let that let this one makes an angle theta. So obviously this point is also theta. And you have different observations here. This is mg. What else you have? mg. And remember, this will exert a normal reaction force on the rod. Correct? Sure? Right. చూడండి టెన్షన్ ఈ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఉంది యాక్చువల్ గా. అంటే ఇది టీ కాస్ థీటా కాంపోనెంట్ అవుతుంది, ఇక్కడ టీ సైన్ థీటా కాంపోనెంట్ అవుతుంది. సో ఫస్ట్ టీ కాస్ థీటా ప్లస్ ఎన్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎంజీ. అరే రొటేషన్ ఫ్రేమ్ హారిజాంటల్ కదా, నేను వర్టికల్ గా వేసాను. ఇది సిగ్మా ఎఫ్ఐ వేసాను నేను. ఇప్పుడు నువ్వు అడిగిన సిగ్మా ఎఫ్ఎక్స్ వేస్తాను. సిగ్మా ఎఫ్ఎక్స్ వచ్చేసి టీ సైన్ థీటా ఇజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఎంఆర్ ఒమేగా స్క్వేర్. ఆర్ తెలుసా మనకి? తెలుసు. ఆర్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ హెచ్. I think we need to find theta also, maybe. Okay, no issues. Equation 1, equation 2. One more important point, it is like a spring. T is equal to Kx, elongation. So what is X? T is equal to force 1.47. or ఎప్పుడైనా న్యూటన్ పర్ సెంటీమీటర్ ఉంటే న్యూటన్ పర్ మీటర్లోకి మార్చుకోవాలి. 10 స్క్వేర్ టైమ్స్ ఎక్స్ అంటే ఎలాంగేషన్. ఇప్పుడు విషయం ఏంటంటే ఇది హెచ్ అనుకోండి, ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఏమవుతుంది? హెచ్ బై కాస్ థీటా అవుతుంది, అంతేగా? హెచ్ బై కాస్ థీటా మైనస్ హెచ్. సో 1.47 into 10 square into tension in the string h by cos theta అంటే how do I know cos theta, by the way? So what are unknowns in this? Tell me. They have given some radius factor for you here. Hello. Radians per second also they have given. And by the way, you can write T sin theta as 1 minute. 1 minus cos theta by cos theta times h. So T, equation 3. And now 2 and 3 you take. 2 and 3 refers m omega square. R, can you please help me? What is R? R is h tan theta. by sin theta. Boys using T is equal to 1.47 into 10 square into 1 minus cos theta h by cos theta. Don't forget, the moment when you push, all this gets cancelled. Trust me. Now, what do you want? H also gets cancelled. You will get cos theta term from this. Once you get cos theta term, you will get everything. By solving which, you will get cos theta term, 1 minus cos theta term as mass and teacher. What is mass? 0.3. What is omega square? 14 into 14 divided by 1.47 into 10 square. Anything that you can give me good values from here? 147 you have. Are Z term. Okay, by solving which you will get cos theta nearly as per the data 3/5. By substituting cos theta as a 3/5 in tension equation, you will get tension in this. Straight away in this, you will get tension equation. So the tension, what they have given is nearly 9.8 Newton. Generally for this, they won't give range because they have given pakka values. They are given pakka values. Right. 30 question, how many have done? 30. Why you haven't done 30? See, at least one option and వస్తుంది. See, if you try, you will get at least one option. They have given ABD as answers for this. Now, a 40 newtons force is what you are applying. Actually, the same 40 newtons will be applicable here. 20 newtons is what you have. Now, you will have acceleration also. The tension in the string, it is that you can answer. Now, what is the acceleration of the block? 20 newtons is the net force, up 40, down 20, by mass 2, 10 meter per second square. Displacement in the interval of time, in the given interval of time. Particle, okay, here, 1 minute. When will the kinetic energy becomes 40? V is equal to root 40. అంతేగా అంటే 2 root 10. Am I right or not? So therefore S is equal to, V square is equal to 2AS. V square అంటే 40. 2 into 10 into S. So S is equal to 2 meters. Correct. Work done by tension is. ఎందుకే నేను చేసేది వర్క్ డన్ బై టెన్షన్ నువ్వే చెప్పావు అంటే the particle increases is 40 joules. Work done by tension. Tension into displacement. 40 into 2, 80 Newton. మీరు ఏం చేస్తుంటారు అంటే చేంజ్ ఇన్ కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ వేస్తుంటారు. తప్పు కదా, అది నెట్ వర్క్ డన్. వర్క్ డన్ బై టెన్షన్ ఈస్ 80 newtons. Whereas work done by gravity is minus 40 Newton. Net minus 40 joules. Net work is 40 joules. Right. At least A, B you can answer in this. Particle starts from the origin and moves along a positive x direction. Its rate of change of kinetic energy with time is as shown on y-axis, varies with the time as shown in the graph. Ante dk by dt is some constant times time. Dk is 5t dt. So therefore, k is some half 5t square. So v proportional to t. Velocity is proportional to time. But ఏమేమి అడుగుతున్నాడు? if position, velocity, and acceleration and kinetic energy of the particle x v a k are v proportional to t means dv by d acceleration is constant. The acceleration is constant. Kinetic energy, you said d here k kinetic energy is proportional to t square. So I have given all. Velocity proportional to t means x proportional to t square, because starting from rest, s is equal to half a t square. So therefore, what are the graphs? Obviously, this is correct. Obviously, this is correct. V square is equal to 2as x actually. Means V square proportional to x. It should be a straight line, not parabolic. This is right. So actually for 31st question, the answer must be ABD. That's what they have given. How many have done this? Okay, it is. See, so long you are not wrong in multi, so long you are partial, I have no problem. So long you are not wrong, at least partial, I'm okay for that. Initial stages. A particle of mass m area, it's a last week question for us. 32 is a last week question. We have done this. How many have done this? Why you haven't done? AC, acceleration as a function of time. 1 minute. Acceleration as a function of time. That is centripetal acceleration. AC is equal to KT. So what is that you have is V square half, mv square by R is KT. V square proportional to T. That is the constant. Okay, no issues. V is equal to under root R K by M T. You want dV by dt. Or here, this R K by M remains the same. Root to 2, root to T differentiation is 1 by 2 root to T. So therefore, you will write this as 1 by 2 times R K by M into T. Okay. My doubt in 32nd question is there is no mass term here. Just please correct me if I am wrong. Do you agree? Yeah, I am wrong here. Because acceleration is what I need to compare. Acceleration is what I need to compare. You don't require M term at all. You don't require an M term at all, right? So in that case, A is correct. Absolutely correct, by the way. Speed of the particle, root KRT, correct, 32. Angular velocity of the particle, R omega square is KT. Omega is root KT by R. That is also correct. Angular acceleration of the particle is AT by R. This by R. So, correct. A, B, C, D. So, in such a question, even blindly you put 1 or 2 options also, you will get correct answer. How many are correct in this? All 4. Right. How many you marked? 33. The figure shows different paths from A to B. All along exactly 2 paths only. Conservative forces are acting, and along other paths, conservative and non-conservative, both types of forces are acting. The change in kinetic energy along each step is given, right? If it is a conservative force in the path A, C, D, B, only conservative forces are active. What I am going to do is A to C, C to D, The change in kinetic energy along each step is given in diagram. ACDB. The figure shows different paths from A to B along exactly two, and out of all, only two paths are conservative. The change in kinetic energy along each step. Okay, fine. So how do I comment on this? That's my point. See, my point is, how do I comment conservative or non-conservative? How to point out? If you look at 33, now let us take A to C, C to D, D to B. Yeah, you please sum up all. That gives you total change in kinetic energy, right or not? How much is that? A to C, C to D, D to B. 30 minus 12 plus 10. 40 minus 12. 28 joule. Right. W A to H, H to B. Let us take 15 minus 10. 5 joules. A to G, G to B. 20 plus 8. 28 joule. There is a scope at work done along these two paths. Same. Right. Hold on. Again, A to I to B. A to I to B. It is simply 5 joule. A to E, E to F, F to B. How much is that? 5 joules. Right. I have noticed that there are two such paths. These two paths. This is one set of the path. Sir. Hello. Venu sir చెప్పండి. నా క్లాస్ అయిపోగానే చేస్తాను నేను. రైట్. చూడండి అన్న, that blue path and the red path, individually they are conservative. So what should I answer in this 33rd question? In path ACBD, only conservative forces are active. In the path AAB, only conservative forces are active. Actually, they have given somehow, actually, they have given the answer as AC here. Somehow, my doubt, do you remember I have done some questions where maybe paths are two different paths, work is the same, but not necessarily they are conservative. Actually, that is one particular thing. So, along closed path, if the work done is 0, that's fine. Now, if I go with A to C, C to D, D to B, the path only conservative forces are active. What is the problem with AIB? In fact, AIB 5 also. A to E, E to F, F to B. If for ACDB, the rule is true, why not for AIB? The figure shows different paths from A to B. Okay, my point is very clear. If I am accepting A, means if this I am, you see, along two paths only, conservative forces are acting, and along other paths, conservative and non-conservative, both types of force are acting. Now, for example, if I have chosen this path, the reverse path must also be conservative. So if I have selected blue, don't select red. If I have selected red, don't select B. So A is okay for me. Loss of energy due to non-conservative forces is small in all other paths. Longest path, non-conservative, is a maximum loss. Where is the longest path? Now, why they have discarded A, I, B, I'll explain. A to H, H to B is also 5. A to I to B is also 5. A, E, E, F, F, B is also 5. 3 paths. They said only 2 paths. So that is the reason why B is wrong. So therefore, the loss of energy due to non-conservative force is same in all other paths. Right. Correct? The once you have identified that, see, even this is also 5 joules. So if you have identified only 2 paths are possible in the question, those 2 paths are indicated by blue color line. If I choose a red, 3 such paths exist. So as per the question, it is wrong. So therefore, I should select only ACDB. Obviously, when ACDB is selected, that is a conservative path. Loss of energy due to non-conservative force is the same in all other paths. That's fine. No issues. Next, 34. 34 question. How many have done 34 question? No one? Actually, that is not a difficult question at all. The velocity of a particle moving in a curvilinear path varies with the time. They have given V as a function of time. For this moving particle, choose the correct option. Now you do acceleration is nothing but dv bar by dt, which is 2I cap plus 2t j cap. At t is equal to 1 seconds, A bar is simply 2I cap plus 2j cap. 34th question. Okay, obviously the total acceleration is 2 root 2 meter per second. Please try to understand. I have given one technical observation for you. For example, see at t is equal to 1, this is your velocity vector. At t is equal to 1, this is your acceleration vector. I have given a clear knowledge for you about the tangential and normal accelerations in this case. What is the meaning of tangential acceleration? The one which is along V is tangential acceleration. So what is tangential acceleration? Actually, tangential acceleration is A cos theta. So how do you get A cos theta? Cos theta is nothing but A bar dot V bar by V. So you want A cos theta, A bar dot V bar by V gives A cos theta. Now you have A bar already. You have V bar at t is equal to 1. 2I cap plus j cap meter per second at t is equal to 1. Now you take the dot product. 2 into 2, 4. 2 into 1, 6. So magnitude is 6. by magnitude of velocity is what you require. √5. Boys, tangential acceleration is correct. Total acceleration is correct. Oh, you want radial acceleration now. This is the radial acceleration. What is perpendicular to V is the radial acceleration. For this, you require A sin theta. You require A sin theta. How do you get A sin theta? A bar cross B bar by B. Hello. Ready? ఓకే ఓకే మీరు ఎక్కడ ఎంతలో ఉన్నట్టు కానీ ఒకసారి నాకు ఐడియా చెప్పగలుగుతారా ఓకే మీరు హబ్సిగూడలో డెమాన్స్ట్రేషన్ ఇవ్వగలుగుతారు ఇవాళ 741 పిల్లర్ మీకు ఐడియా ఉంటుంది మెయిన్ రోడ్ మీద హబ్సిగూడ స్టేషన్ తర్వాత నారాయణ క్యాంపస్ అందులో మీరు కొద్దిగా డెమో క్లాస్ చేస్తే నేను మీకు ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ అని బట్టి వెళ్ళండి అంటే మీరు మీకు అక్కడ ప్రిన్సిపల్ నెంబర్ ఇస్తారు నోట్ చేసుకుంటారా నోట్ చేసుకోండి సార్ 99126 రైట్ ఫోన్ చేసి మీరు ఒకసారి చెప్పండి ఇలా పవన్ సార్ ఫోన్ చేశాను సార్ మీ దగ్గర డెమో ఇమ్మన్నారు నేను ఇవాళ రావచ్చు సార్ అంటాను రైట్ 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 బాయ్స్ see in this case A bar cross B bar by B while taking cross product A bar cross B bar for example 2 I cap cross J magnitude is 2 K cap next 2 J cap cross 2 I cap J cap cross I cap is minus 4 K cap by magnitude of see very simple magnitude V bar by V magnitude of V already known √5 so therefore this is 2 by √5 correct absolutely correct so radius of curvature at that point you know already how to find radius of curvature it is what do you call A radial square by V square by A radial is actually V square by R. V square magnitude, how much? 5. By A radial, just now we got A radial, 2 by √5. So 5 √5 by 2. Correct. Simple. And I'm still surprised at why we did not do this. Why you did not do 2 options, Sesava? మీరు అసలు ముట్టుకోవాలకోసారి ఏ కర్వీ లీనియర్ అంటే అర్థం నాట్ స్ట్రైట్ లైన్ ఇట్స్ అ కర్వ్డ్ పాత్ నెక్స్ట్ a particle is projected 35 is an easy question actually 35 is easy question a particle is projected making an angle theta to the horizontal as shown array at least one you can answer there radius of curvature at the highest point. How many answered this? Tejaswani. Right. So what is that you are going to get here is u cos theta, u square cos square theta by G, correct. Normal reaction is same at A and B in magnitude. I'm still surprised. What is normal reaction? 35. What is the meaning of normal reaction? Maybe normal acceleration. Normal reaction, normal acceleration. What is a normal acceleration? Means component perpendicular to here. The moment when it comes component perpendicular to here, because that is a symmetric arrangement, right? Normal acceleration at A, very simple. This is the projectile path, right? At this point, this is how your velocity is. At this point, this is how acceleration is. Extend this back. This is theta. This is 90 minus theta. And you are drawing this as a normal. So this is theta. So obviously this is g cos theta. So therefore, normal acceleration at A, I have given you this entire theory. Please refer my notes. How many did not answer C? I have answered C. Have you all answered C? Yes or no? Right, good. Work done by the gravity is 0 from A to B. Common sense. Change in kinetic energy is 0. Right? So you should answer this. Next, numerical type questions. There are only 4 numerical type questions. In fact, I have given a model on this practically. Right? I have given a model on this. In the figure, the variation of components of ఎవరండి ఏంటి క్లాసులో ఉన్నారు చూస్తున్నారు కదా, నాకు సంబంధం లేదు. ఆల్రెడీ నేను ఏజీఎం గారితో మాట్లాడిచ్చా. నేను టీచర్ని, ఆయన వాళ్ళకి కూర్చోమని చెప్పండి క్లాసులో, పోని తెలుస్తుంది నేను టీచర్నో కాదు. అవును, in the figure, the variation of components of the acceleration of the particle of mass 1 kg is, velocity is this much. Work done in joule by the resultant force on the particle in time and area, you can see some time interval. Can I ask a question? What do area under acceleration time graph gives? No, actually change in velocity. Now, what do the area under this graph give? Like, for example, you said t is equal to 0 to t is equal to 4 seconds. By goodness, AX, I don't know. AX, I don't know. No. How do I know AX? Tell me. AY, I know. AX, I don't know. Slope given for you. That is the only prettiest part for you. AX is equal to 37. 3 by 5 times T. And the sin tan 33 by 4 times T. 4. So which means 3 meter per second square. Hello, this acceleration is. So therefore, the area of this first part is half into base into height. Height is 3. 9 by 2. 4.5 joule. Vx change kada mana kalsindalo. Vx minus Ux is 4.5. Vx is 4.5 minus Ux. 3. Meter per second. Vy minus Uy is change in velocity. What is that part of, what is that part? The area under this. What is this part? Tell me. Same 37 actually. Actually, same 3, but it should be written as minus 4. But remember, that is not triangle, it's a trapezium. So therefore, half into, you know how to find the area of the triangle? Area of the trapezium, half into base, 4 into sum of the 2 parallel sides, 1 plus 4, 2, 10. Vy minus 4 is equal to 10. Vy is 14 meter per second. So kinetic energy is half m final kada, the total work done. Final K attend first. Half m Vx square plus Vy square. Half into 1 into Vx square. 1.5 square plus 14 square. అరే కరెక్ట్ అయినా చేసేది నేను పక్కా బాయ్స్ అండ్ గర్ల్స్. సో ఇది ఫైనల్ గెయి. ఇనీషియల్ గెయి మీకు తెలుసు హాఫ్ ఎంబీ స్క్వేర్. చేంజ్ యూ నీడ్ టు ఫైండ్. By finding change, you will get the answer. But the only problem with this question is calculation. This kills your time. Don't do this as first choice. Next, the potential energy of a particle of mass 2 kg in a conservative field varies with u is equal to 6x minus 8y. If the initial velocity of the particle is this much, and the total distance in meters traveled by the particle in first 2 seconds is this, then the value of x is. Fine, no issues. What do you want basically? F is minus dou u by dou x I cap minus dou u by dou y j cap. So F is minus 6 plus 8 minus 6 I cap plus 8 j cap. That's the acceleration. Right. Now you have everything. This is ax, this is ay. Ax is minus 6 meter per second square. Ay is 8 meter per second square. X is minus 1.5. Are time given? No. Time not given to me. So how to handle 37? Are you time given? It is very easy question. What is the direction of initial velocity? Are there you can see force and velocity in the same direction. Remember 4u bar తీసుకోండి. Take 4u bar minus 6 I cap plus 8 j cap. అదేగా. So force and velocity is in the same direction. ఇంకేముందిరా బాబు, మీరు మామూలుగా సింపుల్ v square is equal to u square plus 2as వేసేయచ్చు. సింపుల్. సో therefore distance traveled కదా నేను అడిగుతున్నా. ఫైనల్ వెలాసిటీ ఎట్లా వస్తుంది నాకు? x distance traveled by the 2 seconds. Come on. 2 seconds. So therefore Vx is minus 1.5 minus 6 times t. Minus 1.5 minus 6 into 2. 12. Minus 1.5 minus 12. You do whatever it is. Similarly, you do uy, vy. Vy is again, you have 2 plus 8 into t, which is nothing but 2 plus 8 into 2, 16 plus 2. 16 plus 2 is what? 18 meter per second. But I don't think you require all these things actually. Because simply use the relation x is equal to ut plus half at square and y is equal to ut plus half at square. Minus 1.5 into 4 minus 1.5 into 2 seconds kada right sir? 2 minus 1.5 into 2 plus half into acceleration. What is acceleration? Minus 6 t square, 2 square, minus 3, are minus 12. And then, hello, minus 12. Because I have cancelled minus 12. Finally, this will become minus 15 meters. Y is equal to 2 into 2 plus a half into 8 into 2 square. 20 meters. అరే 20 15 రా, ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ వై స్క్వేర్ చేస్తే ఏమొస్తుంది? 15 స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ 20 స్క్వేర్ అండర్ రూట్ 25 కదా. 25 5 ప్లస్ 10 ప్లస్ ఎక్స్ అక్కడ ఇచ్చిన ఆన్సర్ మీకు 37. Total distance traveled in meters traveled by the particle in the first 2 seconds. అందుకే డిస్టర్బెన్సెస్ రాకూడదు. చూసారు కదా ఎఫెక్ట్ ఎట్లా ఉంటుందో. డిస్టర్బెన్సెస్ ఎఫెక్ట్ ఇదంతా, అది తిరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది మైండ్లో. 2 seconds కదా. ఇక్కడ డిస్టెన్స్ అని అడిగింది, మనం చిన్న మిస్టేక్ ఏం చేస్తామో నేను చెప్తాను. ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ దీని ఇనీషియల్ స్పీడ్ -1.5, అది యాక్సలరేషన్ మైనసే ఉంది. సో 1 యూని డైరెక్షన్. ఇది పాజిటివ్ ఉంది, ఇది పాజిటివే ఉంది, యూని డైరెక్షన్, అంతే కదా. రైట్. అంటే ఇనీషియల్గా ఎక్కడ ఉందని నేను చెప్పాడా? ఇనీషియల్గా ఎక్కడుంది ఇది? నేను నోటీస్ చేసింది ఏంటంటే యాక్సలరేషన్స్ సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్లోనే ఫోర్స్. ఓ పని చేద్దాం, సింపుల్గా ఏ మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ తీసుకుందాం. ఏ మ్యాగ్నిట్యూడ్ వచ్చి 10 మీటర్/సెకండ్ స్క్వేర్. ఓకే, నేను ఇంకో చిన్న మిస్టేక్ కూడా చేస్తుండే, ఫోర్స్ ఇది. యాక్సలరేషన్ వచ్చేసి బై 2, 5 మీటర్/సెకండ్ స్క్వేర్. సో ఈ సింపుల్లీ ఎస్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు యూటీ ప్లస్ హాఫ్ ఏటీ స్క్వేర్ వేసేయచ్చు, సేమ్ డైరెక్షన్ కాబట్టి. యూ వచ్చేసి 1.5. అరే మామూలుగా 3, 4 ఉంటే 5 వేసేవాళ్ళు, 1.5 2 అంటే 2.5 వేస్తారు. ఇంటూ 2 ప్లస్ హాఫ్ ఇంటూ 5 ఇంటూ 2 స్క్వేర్, 5 ప్లస్ 10, 15 మీటర్స్. వాడు ఆల్రెడీ 10 ఇచ్చాడు, ఆన్సర్ 5ఏగా. రైట్, నీట్గా చేశాను. డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఉండకూడదు ఎప్పుడు కూడా చేసేటప్పుడు. APQ is a rough surface. The portion AP is parabolic. AP is parabolic. X square is equal to 16 by point A assumed to be origin. The portion PQ is straight line of length 20√3. Coefficient of friction along APQ is also given. Block of 3 kg is moved on the surface APQ by applying a force on it. The direction of force is always tangential to the surface APQ. The line PQ is tangent on the curve AP at P. The block moves very, very slowly on the surface as the work done by the applied force is in joule 450x. Then the value of x is. ఒరే నాకు ఇదంతా తెలియదు కానీ ఇది 12 అని చెప్పావు నువ్వు నాకు, కరెక్టేగా? షూర్. రైట్. అంటే ఒక్క నిమిషం, దీనికి ఎక్స్ కూడా ఎంతో తెలుసు నాకు, దట్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ అవేర్ ఆఫ్. ఈ ఎక్స్ నాకు తెలుసు. ఎట్లా తెలుసు అంటే ఈక్వేషన్ ప్రకారం x² is equal to 16y. x² is 16 into 12. X is √16 into 12. ఒక √16 √12 కరెక్టేగా. 8√3 వస్తుంది. ఇది 8√3 వచ్చింది. మరి నాకు ఇది ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది? నువ్వు ఇంకో పాయింట్ కూడా చెప్పావు, ఇది స్లోప్ అని కూడా చెప్పావు. ఇప్పుడు 2x dx 16 . dy by dx is equal to 2x by 16. Eight root 3 by 8 root 3. Tan theta is equal to root 3. 60 degrees. ద ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే ఈ దూరం ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది? నేను రాను, తర్వాత మాట్లాడు. నేను మాట్లాడు, నాకు మూడు బాగాలే, పాఠం చెప్పుకుని వస్తాను నేను. ఓకే, అరే పోర్షన్ పీక్యూ ఇచ్చారా? పోర్షన్ పీక్యూ వచ్చేసి 20 root 3. x1 వచ్చేసి 20 root 3 times 60 cos 60 అంటే ఎంత? 10 root 3 meters. నానా ఇక్కడ దాకా ఎంతో చెప్పారు 8 root 3 అని. ఇక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడ దాకా ఏమో 8 root 3 మీరే చెప్పారు. ఇక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడ దాకా ఏమొచ్చింది 10 root 3. మొత్తం ఎంత వస్తుంది డిస్టెన్స్? ఇది 18 root 3. మీరు స్లోగా తీసుకెళ్తున్నా అన్నారు. వర్క్ డన్ బై ఫ్రిక్షన్ μmgx mu 1 by root 3. ఎం ఎంత అని ఇచ్చావా? ఏమన్నా ఇచ్చా? ఎం ఎక్కడుంది? ఎం 3 kg, జీ 10 ఫార్చునేట్లీ. ఎక్స్ ఎంత? 18 root 3. ఎస్ఐ అంతేగా? ఇప్పుడు నీకు ఎంత వచ్చింది? 18 3s 540. ఇందుకు ఏంటిది? హలో, 540 జౌల్స్. వర్క్ డన్ అగైనెస్ట్ ఫ్రిక్షన్. ఇది యాక్చువల్గా వర్క్ డన్ బై ఫ్రిక్షన్ అయితే మైనస్. వర్క్ డన్ బై గ్రావిటీ ఎంత? ఏముంది నా బొంద? ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఆల్రెడీ 12, ఇది 20 root 3, ఇది 20 root 3 tan sin 60 యాక్చువల్గా root 3 by 2, which is nothing but 10 30 meters, 12 meters, 42 meters. వర్క్ డన్ బై 40, వర్క్ డన్ బై గ్రావిటీ వచ్చేసి 3 into 10 into ఎంత? అది 30 plus 12 42. 3 to the 6, 3 4 the 12, 1260 జౌల్. ఇది మైనస్. అలా స్లోలీ అన్నావు నువ్వు. డోంట్ ఫర్గెట్ దట్. నువ్వు చేసింది ఏమీ లేదు అక్కడ. కైనెటిక్ ఎనర్జీ 0. సో నెట్ వర్క్ డన్. ఇక్కడ ఎవరెవరు వర్క్ చేశారు? ఎక్స్టర్నల్ ఏజెన్సీ నువ్వు, ఫ్రిక్షన్, గ్రావిటీ, ముగ్గురు చేశారు వర్క్. ఏమైంది ఇప్పుడు? ఇంత అది వస్తే వర్క్ డన్ ఎక్స్టర్నల్ అదే కట్టాలి. ఆన్సర్ ప్లస్ వర్క్ డన్ బై ఫ్రిక్షన్ మైనస్ 540 మైనస్ 1260. ఈ మొత్తం ఎంత? 1800. సో minus 1800 is equal to 0 because there is no change of K. So your answer is 1800. This is 450 times 4. Got the point? Sure? So therefore answer ఏం కావాలి? 4 కావాలి. వాడేమి ఇచ్చాడా? 4 ఇచ్చాడా? రైట్. ఇప్పుడు మీరు చూడండి ఈ పేపర్లో. ఇప్పుడు క్లియర్గా 38 మీరు చెయ్యొచ్చు, క్లియర్గా 37 చెయ్యొచ్చు. పోనీ టైం టేకింగ్ 36 వదిలేద్దాం. 35 కంఫర్టబుల్గా చేసుకోవచ్చు. మార్కులు కూడా లెక్కేసుకోండి. ఒకడు అక్కడ 2 వేసాను నేను, అక్కడ 8 8 + 4 12. ఇది కూడా వదిలేద్దాం. పోనీ 1 వీక్ అయిపోయింది కాబట్టి 12. ఇది వదిలేస్తారు. ఇది చేయొచ్చుగా 16. ఇది చేయొచ్చుగా 20. ఇది చేయొచ్చు కదా 24. ఈ ఫోన్ వదిలే ఏం కాదు. ఇక్కడ 2 చేయొచ్చుగా 28. ఈ 2 చేయొచ్చుగా 32. ఇది చేయొచ్చుగా ఈ 3 మార్క్స్ అదే 35. ఇది చేయొచ్చుగా 38. ఇది చేయొచ్చుగా 41. ఇది చేయొచ్చుగా 44. సో ఈ పేపర్లో మన రిలాక్స్డ్గా 44 మార్క్స్ తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు. 44 మార్క్స్ తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు. రిలాక్స్డ్గా 44 మార్క్స్ తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు.